Hello everyone and welcome back to another episode of Hallowed Be Thy Game. Ren here, and today I'm going to share with you my review of Fault StP LIGHTKRAVTE. This is currently available for Microsoft Windows, Linux, and Mac OS, and it was reviewed today on Steam. I was provided a review code by the publisher Phoenix Inc., but all thoughts shared today are my own. LIGHTKRAVTE is the latest in the Fault series, which takes place in a world where science fiction has become melded with fantasy. The developer, Dissonance, has created the Fault series, and it's a cinematic visual novel which tells gripping stories of lovable characters learning to grow and deal with their problems. But all of the beauty in this fantasy world and kingdom takes place where the government would see people as nothing more than little cogs in a machine. We follow the trials of Kaji as he's a struggling artist that is desperate to hone his ability to be a better painter. But we soon find out that there's something uniquely wrong with him that desperately inhibits his ability to paint. He is, however, supported by an extremely endearing cast of characters. The themes discussed in LIGHTKRAVTE were impactful and something I personally needed to hear. Anyone who's attempting to express themselves through art or perhaps a YouTube channel that's met with constant criticism or negativity, I personally found that the perseverance Kaji shows to be surprisingly relatable. It's just brutal to be met with setback and criticism when it feels that all the signs are telling you to give up on your passion and dream. The tenacity of Kaji is set with his hilarious over-the-top antics, as Fault StP has some genuinely hilarious moments throughout it. I found the story to be an incredible experience that fans of visual novel genre should not miss out on. It is truly a cinematic experience, as there are no choices or interactions with the game, but rather an unfolding of a relatable fantasy story. With themes of breaking societal pressures, Kaji seeks to pursue his dream of painting portraits of beautiful girls while also finding a way to let his father know that he isn't interested in taking over the family business of being a fruit farmer. It is that time in his life where he must choose the job that he will do for the rest of his life, but he is riddled with setback after setback and an over-reliance on others to help him pursue his heart's dream. On top of relating to the themes of struggling with negativity as an artist, I found the relationship between Kaji and his father to be the part of the story that reached out to me the most. They are coming from two vastly different perspectives, but the love and respect between them shone through. Watching them adjust and learn to live with one another in the wake of losing a loved one was moving, and I personally found to be one of the most impactful parts of the story. This was the first game I've played in the Fault series of visual novels, so as a result, I think this is the perfect entry point to the series, and there are more entries on the horizon. This is just a great place to jump into the lore, the world, and the story of the Fault universe. It is a fascinating and incredible mixture of a believable world that has been infused with mana magic to make even the most mundane in life interesting. There is just a gorgeous blend of art and music here, with scenery that is just incredibly well drawn. Each scene does in fact feel cinematic, with incredible use of perspective and camera work. Each scene feels as if it's in motion, with animation from the characters, but also the ability to alter your perspective with the mouse or joystick, whichever you're playing with. It is minor and offers no gameplay advantage, but it did make me feel more invested in the scenes and gave me the illusion that I could look around the cityscape. Coupled with the main draw of LIGHTKRAVTE's story, I have to take a moment and share that the sound design and music that Alice and Dissonance has created is one of my favorite aspects of this entire and beautiful experience. I found myself moved to tears on a couple of occasions with some of the mesmerizing songs that were created. Couple this with the incredible sound design, and I really only felt that LIGHTKRAVTE was missing voice acting. But I was personally so moved by the story, the presentation, and the music that I still found my time with Fault StP LIGHTKRAVTE to be so wonderful that I would recommend it to anyone who is open to the visual novel genre. It is a game that is catapulted to greatness with its masterful use of music and sound design while we follow a boy on his quest to stay true to his dream but navigate the obstacles along the way. I can't recommend Fault StP LIGHTKRAVTE enough. But what about you? Have you ever played any of the games in the Fault series? Would you recommend it? Let me know down in the comments. Thank you so much for liking and subscribing. It helps out the channel so much. A Steam link to this game will be found in the description. Thanks for joining me today, and I will see you all next time.